Today, we are going to learn how to play Lucy Locket. Let's listen to the entire song before we learn how to play it. So Lucy Locket sheet music looks like this. The words are, Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. Not a penny was there in it, only a ribbon round it. So that's what Lucy Locket sounds like. When we go to play Lucy Locket, if we're looking at measures 1 and 2, just a note, we are going to start seeing heartbeats as pink because we're going to be taking away the heartbeats in the next unit. So that way you are solely reading sheet music and not using the heartbeats as a reference. So we are looking at the first measure in Lucy Locket. That is where we start on a G and we have Lucy Locket lost her pocket. So we're going to start by saying that the very first note that we're playing, G, we play with our right hand and we play with our pinky. Our pinky goes on G, which is here, below your stop button on your keyboard. So when you place your finger there and you play G, G, we have 2 eighth notes. So we see Lucy. That has 2 high sounds, which we know high sounds are on the second line of the staff, which is G. So we're going to play G, G, and we play that with our right hand pinky. Now to play the next note, this was our new sound. This was our new sound, and it was above our high sound. This is A. This is A on our staff. It is in the second space on the staff. So in order to play A, we are just going to stretch our pinky. So you're going to go G, G, and then play A. Now there are 2 eighth notes, so you play it twice. A, A. So you'll play G, G, A, and you'll stretch. Okay, so there's Lucy Locket. Let's look at Lost Her Pocket. We know that we have another G, and then we go down to E, which is our low sound. So now we have G, G, A, G, G, E, E. That is the entire first measure. Take the time now to pause the video or continue on. Go ahead and practice measure number 1. Let's look at measure number 2. Measure number 2 sounds like this. So we have Kitty Fisher found it. All right, so let's start with that first note that we have there. We're in measure number 2. We have the second line. There are 2 eighth notes there. We know it's a G, so we play with our pinky. G, G, and we're doing the same thing on the word Fisher. We are stretching up to an A. All right, we're stretching up to an A. Notice how I'm curving my hand just to stretch. I'm not stretching out my pinky. That'll hurt your hand, so make sure you roll your hand a little bit to stretch. So G, G, A. Then we have another G, but this next G, E, they're 2 quarter notes. So found it. So Kitty Fisher found it, or G, G, A, G, E. All right, so there's measure 2. Listen to it one last time. Feel free to pause the video now to practice playing measure number 2. Here is measures number 1 and 2 all together. All right, there's is measures 1 and 2. Here are measures 3 and 4. Again, we're going to be using pink heartbeats this time to kind of get us away from looking at those bright red heartbeats. We're looking at measure 3. Measure 3 sounds like this. Very similar to measure 1, we start off with 2 G's, those are 2 eighth notes. Then we stretch our finger to 2 A's, go back to 2 G's, and then play 2 E's with our middle finger. Remember, right hand, pinky is G, middle finger is E. Here we go. G, G, A, G, G, E, E. Okay, so let's do that again. Alright, that's what measure 3 sounds like. Feel free to pause the video now to practice measure 3. And here's measure 4. Only ribbon round it. We're looking at measure 4 with the red box. We start off with 2 G's, 2 A's, and then a G and an E. So we're doing well so far. Let's continue moving on. Alright, so here's what measure 4 sounds like. Alright, so that's what measure 4 sounds like. Here's what measures 3 and 4 sound like all together. Alright, take the rest of the time for your lesson today. To practice, you are submitting a rough draft recording today, so good luck.